10 Days of Darkness, the Great Blackout, and the Final Countdown. We are now on the brink of something that's been whispered in digital shadows for years, a massive global operation that may change everything. It's called the 10 Days of Darkness. But make no mistake, this isn't about fear, it's about transition, it's about justice, and it's about taking back control from the deep state machine that has ruled for far too long. What exactly are we talking about? Imagine this: all television networks go dark. Social media platforms suddenly stop working. Internet services cut off or restricted. Your phone doesn't dial out. It's not chaos. It's controlled silence. And in that silence, a new signal emerges: the emergency broadcast system. Direct communication from military leadership, perhaps even President Trump himself. No spin, no manipulation, just the truth. Raw, unfiltered, undeniable. This scenario isn't just fantasy. The infrastructure is in place. FEMA's emergency alert system already gives the president power to take over all airwaves. It's only been tested a handful of times, but it's real, and when activated, it becomes the only voice left broadcasting, guiding the nation through a storm designed not to destroy, but to cleanse. Now ask yourself, why would such an event be necessary? Because what's coming isn't just a blackout of information, it's a blackout for justice. Sources within the military alliance suggest that when the lights go out, arrests begin. Thousands of sealed indictments, global elites, political traitors, pedophile networks, the ones who've pulled the strings from behind the curtain, exposed and neutralized. This isn't guesswork. Military tribunals have been quietly prepared, evidence compiled. This is the moment the deep state has feared for decades. And who will carry out this massive operation? The United States military, with Space Force at the helm. Recently, Space Force assumed control of all Department of Defense satellite communications. That's not routine, that's strategic. And there's more. A classified mission known as Project Odin may be the key. A satellite override system that can shut down mainstream networks and replace them with a secured broadcast feed, potentially powered by Starlink. The truth will no longer be hidden. It will be broadcast globally. But this is about more than just information and justice. It's about financial liberation. During this blackout period, we expect the full activation of the quantum financial system, QFS. Say goodbye to the SWIFT system, to fiat manipulation, to endless debt. QFS is gold-backed, blockchain secured, unhackable. Every transaction is traceable. Every dollar must be tied to a real asset. And when QFS goes live, the old banking system dies quietly in the dark. But it doesn't stop there. Welcome to GESARA, the Global Economic Security and Recovery Act. Under this framework, we're looking at a total reset of the financial system. Debt forgiveness, a currency revaluation, the end of central banking slavery, credit card debt wiped, student loans gone, mortgages forgiven. This is the jubilee that biblical prophets dreamed of, now executed by a global alliance of patriots determined to end economic tyranny. And what comes next? After 10 days, a new dawn, the republic restored, the people empowered, media reborn under truth and transparency. No more propaganda, no more deception, only accountability and freedom. This may sound like fiction to some, but the patterns are there. Strange military drills, global stock sell-offs, elite resignations, blackouts blamed on weather across multiple U.S. states. Coincidence or preparation? Ask yourself, why is the deep state panicking? Why are central banks scrambling for gold? Why are so many elites suddenly silent? Because they know. They've seen the plan. They know their time is up. So what can you do? Stay alert. Stock up. Prepare mentally, emotionally, spiritually. When the blackout comes, don't fear. That silence is the sound of freedom being restored. And when the lights return, you'll be living in a world where the corrupt no longer rule, where money is honest, where justice isn't bought, and where your voice actually matters. This isn't the end. This is the beginning of a great awakening. Stay strong, trust the plan, and remember, the best is yet to come.